Hi, I'm Doctor Mayank. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon and a diplomat of American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery, practice hair transplants for the past 12 years in New Delhi. When we talk about a surgery, the first thing that comes to our mind is what is it going to cost us? So today, let's talk about what are the considerations that we must be having in our mind before we decide for a budget for our hair transplants. First of all, if we have to undergo a procedure, what are the factors which will determine that the cost of the transplant is going to be minimalistic or maximalistic? The cost would be dependent upon several factors. The first and foremost, what would be the number of follicles that are going to be extracted and implanted during the procedure of the hair transplant, which is going to be determined based upon several factors. What is the grade of baldness that you have? Where is the hairline going to be placed? What is the advanced grade of baldness that runs in the family? That all factors would be the part which would determine that yes, we would want to do minimalistic follicles or optimal follicles to give us a decent coverage. The second point which comes in terms of the cost factor is who is performing your surgery. If it is a board certified plastic surgeon or a dermatologist who is experienced, qualified and is doing the hair transplant procedure over years, obviously the cost would be much higher. In today's date, more than 90 to 95% of the clinics are performing hair transplant surgeries just with the help of technicians who are doing all the extractions and implantations for the surgeries. Your entire planning is being done by them itself. In such cases, obviously, the costs would be very minimalistic. Costs of hair transplants may vary. Even if you go and explore what are the charges in Delhi itself, you would find clinics who are performing hair transplants at 10 rupees per follicle going up to 500 rupees per follicle as well. I respect the fact that every individual has their own specific budget when they're looking for a procedure. What we need to understand is that if we decide a procedure based upon a low budget for the surgery, even if we can afford a decent budget with someone who's qualified and experienced, and it goes wrong for you, then the corrective procedure will never ever be able to give you or deliver the kind of result that you could have got with a virgin scalp donor. In today's date, hair transplant has become very affordable because there are several aspects of 0% EMIs which are available. So even if you are choosing a procedure with someone who's relatively costlier, you would be in a position to have the same facility giving you the best of qualities. When we talk about the cost and quality which comes along with that cost, it is very critical that any hair transplant procedure should give you a natural looking appearance. Going for a hair transplant which would give you an unnatural appearance, rectifying that would add on to almost 2 to 3 times further higher costs going ahead and rectifying the procedure which was done previously. Pricing by different clinics may be in terms of per follicle charge, per graft charge, or there are many clinics who are going in for packages or deals where you go in for multiple number of unlimited follicles in a specific single session. People have even charged 4 sessions on 1 day or 2 days depending upon the number of follicles that they are doing. What we need to understand, your hair transplant is not something which is a one-time process. As we age, the baldness will progress, so the preservation of the donor for the future is critical. So it is not about doing the maximum number of follicles in a single session, but the optimal number of hair which would actually give you the coverage that we are looking for. When we talk about a cost of a procedure, there is obviously a proportionate amount of quality which comes. A procedure which is being performed as a surgery, as a single dedicated procedure per day by the surgeon himself or herself, where major steps of all the intervention that is going to be done on your scalp is being performed by the surgeon. In that case, obviously, the quality of work that you are getting as the end product in terms of the harvestation, less damage, more natural looking results and preservation of the donor for the future would be the best. It's again coming to the bottom line. If you are looking for a vehicle to purchase, it would be up to you. You could choose a Maruti Suzuki or a Mercedes depending upon what is suitable to your budget. But do not compromise your safety of a procedure and the kind of naturalness of a result that comes as the end product of a hair transplant. It's always advisable that anyone who's undergoing a hair transplant surgery should consult at least 4 to 5 good centers who have the repute of doing the same work, which would be quality work. The surgeons who are doing the work themselves would always be safe options, and you should always choose and ask the person what are the steps the surgeon is going to perform himself or herself. After having completed the consultations with multiple people, you can always choose what is the best quality that you get in the best price at which you are wanting it. I would always advise you should seek professional advice from educated, experienced and knowledgeable surgeons. I'm again and again emphasizing the same point because of the fact that if we fall prey to the deals that are sold to us in hair transplant, it would be a high chance that you would have a failed result on your scalp. I hope I have made my points clear to you. If you have any further queries or doubts, please feel free to contact the numbers given below. I would like to thank you for sparing your time to view this video and would request all of you to please like and subscribe to our channel for getting such informative pieces of information. Thank you so much.